Fighting out of Fort Worth, Texas, presenting Landry the Lone Star Kid Ward.
We're back.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go. Our last episode was like a year ago. Guys, we're starting the podcast again. OT was coaching the kid. I'm the kid, Landry Ward.
And I'm the coach.
Let's go. Yeah. Last podcast we did was like a year ago, a couple months ago. And then the episode was Corona, the end of sports, cancel sports forever.
Yeah, pretty much canceled the podcast too.
Canceled. I wish, bro. So my old laptop crashed and we were recording through that. And that's why we stopped recording. But shout out to my mom, got a Christmas gift. With a new laptop, but then we had to get some more equipment, and now we're fully booked and back to recording. So I'll be doing these probably weekly. If you don't like what you see, then a couple times a week. But right now we're just gonna do it weekly. But let's fucking go. We're back, and sports are back. Sports were not canceled forever.
For real, nah. At least there's a little bit of fans with sports, because sports with no fans pretty much suck too.
What's today? We got like, I think today's the 4th, Easter Sunday. Happy Easter, everybody. 20 days.
So,
We get a full fights, full venue.
Masvidal Usman.
Masvidal Usman. Let's go. It's good to have full sports back.
And Florida hooked it up.
I know. I thought it would be Texas, but then Dana said he called Dallas, and like the mayor or something there was like completely against it. Go figure. All these Californians moving to Texas, bro. They're turning this blue. But yeah, I don't understand why they added legalizing, like, ends the mask mandate, lets full capacity for everything. They're like, no, let's not bring money back to our city. So let's go.
It's pretty dumb. Yeah, let's see how that goes. How the fans act as well in the fight first time out.
Dude, first time back, fans are gonna be going crazy. It's gonna be like when Conor and Khabib jumped out, and fans were throwing shit in the ring. even if they like what they see, they're just gonna be going crazy and throwing shit in the cage. But dude, it sold out in like minutes once they released ticket sales.
I think it sold out like right away, and I think another show, all the shows are sold out.
Yeah, then that one, and then the one in Houston that they're doing with
right?
Chandler. Let's go, Mike.
Yeah, Chandler versus Bear.
That's a hell of a matchup.
It's a clash of styles for sure.
Tall, lanky guy who he's so creative with his striking, just because like he doesn't care to get taken down, so he can throw whatever he wants. But let's see how he deals with the power. 8-5 win streak.
They all been by KOs, right?
I think most of them, they're all been finishes. I think, except for the Tony Ferguson one.
No, I'm saying Chandler's. It's like what, four
three or four. Yeah, all KOs. And Oliveira's like 5 submissions, 3 KOs. Animal. But
that's gonna be a fun one.
Is that the real belt, or is Conor destined the real belt?
Nah, I think that's the real belt. Conor's been out of the game for a while. I think Conor just represents money right now, I think. But I think that's the real belt, and then Poirier can come and make a statement if he beats Conor, which I doubt. I think Conor wins the next one.
Yeah, everyone's all over Poirier after that last win, but I think Conor makes the right adjustments. He comes back.
I stand by Conor.
Is he the GOAT? No.
I think honestly, Khabib or John Jones are the GOATs. Yeah. Or GSP.
Yeah. I'd say Khabib or John Jones. Both undefeated. Well, John Jones should be undefeated. Alright.
You have a couple of losses in this.
in his career. Couple of lawsuit losses. But dude. Alright. So do you think he deserves $10 million to fight Francis?
Yeah, why not? Boxers got it.
Yeah, we agree. I was wondering if we were gonna butt heads on this.
Oh no, man! I think MMA fighters deserve anything that boxers get. MMA guys, from the second they get in the UFC, they're fighting top company. From from the second they start their pro career, they fight top competition at their level, and we all know boxing was a dirty sport. We don't fucking go to fucking Mexico and pay $500 to fight a taxi driver.
Yeah, they pay $1,000 for their first fights, and we get paid like $800 for our first fights.
So
yeah, the money in MMA it's coming, but it's definitely not there. But yeah, like my point was like he's the GOAT, pretty much the GOAT, arguably the GOAT of MMA. UFC is the top sport. NFL players getting paid hundreds of millions. MLB players hundreds of millions. Boxers hundreds of millions. And then John Jones got like $500,000 for his last fight.
Also, the thing with John Jones is that he doesn't sell. People don't like him, and it's his own fault. Like he has nobody to blame for it, but he definitely should be making over $5 million a fight.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I wonder when that money will come to MMA.
I think it's kind of already there. The last show, everybody made over $100,000. I think in the main card. It's not where it should be at, but I think it's getting better, especially with smarter guys coming into the sport now.
Yeah. Conor like started a rise of the money, and then now the fighters just gotta like keep pushing to get that money. I saw like Derek Brunson was like, fighters only, when a fighter gets to the top and they start asking for money, it's like they're only looking out for themselves and they're not like saying we should raise the money for everybody coming up behind and the younger fighters, but like just pay me my money. Like that's a pretty good point.
I think they should have a fighters union just out of the sport.
They started to put one together, like Tim Kennedy, Cerrone, and them like a while ago, but Dana was like, here, take this and shut up.
But I don't know. I think MMA every year the money goes up, and people are starting to, all types of people are starting to like it now even more. The fights are way more competitive than before. So,
yeah, it's definitely a growing sport.
And it's becoming international too. Now you see fighters from Venezuela, Colombia, everywhere.
I wonder how like America, I feel like it's starting to, like, people are getting tired and starting to open up, like doing all the events and stuff, and like I hope they don't do this fucking travel ban, but like other countries have travel bans, so is it going to be international events? Are international events just going to be in Abu Dhabi? Like that's going to be interesting to see how that shit plays out.
I think they're going to keep something like that, like something like all the international events will be at Abu Dhabi, and then whoever can fight over there for any reason will just have to move out here and do camps out here. You're seeing there's a lot of Russians at ATT now. At Sanford, you see a couple groups. So it's like they have to be here just to fight because they can't fight. Like I was hearing in Abu Dhabi, Kazakhstan, Dagestan, and one of the others, Tans. Have teams.
Bro, you're the Russian man.
Yeah.
How do you not know every sander?
I don't know, but I know that they have teams staying at Abu Dhabi training full time in case the UFC needs a fill-in or anything.
Yeah, that should make sense.
The UFC PI too. Well, I heard that a lot of guys are staying out there by Vegas just in case.
Ngannou was just training strictly at the PI for a long time, I think, and then now he went to Qatar.
Texera too.
Texera still fight. Dos Santos got cut, right?
Yeah, Dos Santos. Texera's on a tear since he's been at the UFC.
He's an old man. He's an old man too. He's at 41.
The good juice over there with the UFC.
the stuff they're putting you
Nowitzki, what's his name? Nowitzki or
Nowitzki.
That guy is turning the. He's looking the
I think
other way.
Nowitzki is the guy. Yeah, but he's the guy who tests. The USADA guy.
He's looking the other way on that one.
He's like, you're good. You're good, bro. You've been working for us for a while. You know, you can do this. Dude, there's no way Ngannou hasn't ever touched a steroid.
I don't know, man. He did fucking throw a lot of sand around.
Throw a lot of sand around. And he still goes back there all the time.
Yeah, he's a genetic freak, bro. That guy's scary.
I couldn't imagine just like looking across the cage and seeing that guy and just like, all right. let's fucking go. 265 pounds are just fucking.
It's
tank.
It's crazy now that they've been putting the before and after pictures. It's crazy, like what 5-6 years of like good nutrition, like good food,
and just a like steady regimen. You can tell he's not a guy that like goes out, parties, like eats shit. Like he'll stick to that regimen all the time.
I look at him like another Usman. Like you can tell that Usman is just about the training.
Yeah.
Like he's not. There's no other bullshit going around. Izzy's another one that they're all from the same place, right?
Ngannou's from Cameroon, and then Usman and Izzy are both Nigerian.
Izzy's the one that you can tell he parties a little bit more, but he's another one that he goes hard.
In his like embeddeds and shit, he's like drinking, like having drinks. That's just funny. His striking insane.
Yeah.
I can't believe. I thought he was gonna put Blachowicz out, but then he got taken down.
How do you score a fucking 10-8 round in that fight?
Dude, judges make no sense in this fucking sport. I don't even know how to fix that either. Yeah,
you know how you fix that? Putting fighters as judges.
Yeah.
That's the only way you fix that.
But then do you think there would be like a bias if there was a fighter?
There's always a bias.
Yeah.
That's like if a Russian fights anybody, I'm always going to want the Russian to win.
I thought you were Cuban, bro.
Oh, no, yeah.
Bro, this guy did 23 and me, came back 0% Russian. He's like, nah, dude, I'm Cuban and Russian, 100%.
Yeah. But it's the truth. Like, I like Russian fighters. I like what they stand for. I like how disciplined they are.
Yeah.
Cuba's getting a couple of guys now, so like coming up in the smaller scene. But in reality, we just have Joel Romero, and that's it. Joel Masvidal, but Masvidal's basically American, so.
Yeah. Was he born in Cuba, or his dad was born?
His mom is Peruvian, and his dad is Cuban. He was born here in Miami.
All right, so I'm gonna put you on the fence here. Who's winning?
George. I always go for George.
All right, you can slide off camera and say.
Nah, I think within the first 3 rounds, George could knock him out. If it goes 5 rounds, Usman's gonna drag it out. Yeah. I don't think you can beat Usman in a 5-round fight.
Well, I gotta just like, as the rounds keep going,
it's crazy.
Yeah, his pressure keeps going up, and dude's an animal. He used to be, bro. The public view of George has shifted so much in the past 5 months, dude. Everyone used to be like, "Fuck Usman, let's go George," and now it's like, "Oh, fuck George clout chasing, let's go Usman." Like,
I think George is just trying to get as much money as he can get before
getting out.
You respect it. He fought his ass off. He has over fucking 50 fights. Yeah. Fought everybody.
Ton of fights. He's like, fuck it, let's get this bag and get out. If he gets the belt,
Kobe,
bro.
It has to be Kobe.
What if he got the belt and was like, no, I'm not fighting anymore? He has to fight Kobe before either of them retire.
Yeah, I think that fight, they have to make it happen. But this is what happens if he doesn't win, and Kobe wins. Kobe's not giving him the light of day, because Kobe's a businessman. Kobe's not gonna go, and then this whole shit's gonna start about, oh yeah, now Kobe doesn't want to fight me, but Kobe's been pretty adamant to fight anybody. I personally don't like Kobe, but he's been wanting to fight everybody. He's about that life.
I just remember you trying to fight Kobe.
Yeah. Kobe tried to flex on me.
This George's boy. Yeah. He said, "No, don't play with me like that. I've known you for so long." All right, Theater, calm down. No.
Yeah, I was fucked up. Tried to flex on me in front of a bunch of guys in a bathroom.
No, you followed him into the bathroom.
Yeah, because he's acting all important. He's like, motherfucker, we know who the fuck you are. Don't play that. Oh.
And then he had his two I don't know if they're fighters or not, but they're like security guards, like walking around with him.
Yeah, he's like, I chill with Trump. I don't talk to regular people.
We don't communicate with Cubans anymore, buddy. Yeah. We have to get out of here.
But yeah, man, like that 170 is stacked. have Edwards.
It's stacked and nobody wants to fight each other except for nobody in the top three. Fucking Usman, George, and Colby keeping that division stagnant. But
there's one thing in common. Nobody wants to fight Colby again.
yeah.
Everybody will fight anybody except Colby. Like, because I've seen people call out Edwards, not the top guys, but I see Thompson call out Edwards. Like,
Well, I'm saying, like, outside of the top three, everyone's wanting to get a fight. The hardest person, the person who's been waiting for the longest, besides Edwards, is Wonder Boy. But him and Gilbert finally signed.
I thought, honestly, I really thought, I'm happy that George is getting the title shot. But the way that I thought it should have played out, should have been Thompson versus Masvidal and Usman versus Colby for a rematch. And then the winner, you know, if Colby wins and George wins, they can fight each other. If Thompson wins, then he gets a title shot, which he deserves.
Yeah. Bro. I'm so mad him and Gilbert are fighting.
Yeah, that's a bad
I like both of them so much. I'm like,
and they're both genuinely nice guys. That's the worst part about it, that they're both good dudes.
real good dudes. Bro, Gilbert has to be the happiest guy ever. And every time we go into the gym, this dude has a smile on his face and is just laughing.
The trash talk's gonna suck for this fight.
Yeah. I wonder how it's gonna, because it's not gonna be trash talk, but I wonder, like,
I
wonder how entertaining it could be.
They should do a bet in Vegas on how many times they hug each other on the press conferences. Or give each other compliments.
Give each other a compliment. That'd be a good one. You could probably make a drinking game out of the compliments. Yeah. Bro, but I think one of the worst decisions that they made was the Ultimate Fighter being Volkanovski and Ortega.
Yeah, I don't.
Both are such quiet guys. That is the worst reality TV you could ask for right there.
And the champ is Holloway, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. Holloway beat Volkanovski.
Yeah, that's another judges, like, it was a close fight, but yeah, judges, you gotta do something about it.
You know, one thing I did want to talk about in the podcast? Sterling, bro, that's fucked up, bro.
If you see this.
Yeah, don't flex with that fucking belt, bro. Talking about, I didn't want to win like this, and then taking pictures all over the place with the fucking belt.
Yeah, bro, like, I get you saying, oh, my family and friends came and they wanted to take pictures with a belt, but, like, I don't think I could look at myself after watching, like, going back and watching it. I couldn't look myself in the mirror and be like, yeah, I can take a picture with this belt with my friends and family. I would have to tell my friends and family, I'll take a picture with you, but I'm not bringing that fucking belt. I did not win that belt.
He tried to do the Gagey, and it didn't come out right. Gagey really meant that shit. He didn't mean that.
Yeah.
If I was his coach, but this is the reality of it. If I was his coach, I would have told him to stay down as well. I was like, bro, don't get.
No, I get that. Yeah, he was like not fighting anymore. I would have, like, if his coach in the town was like, no, don't do it. Like, that makes sense. Like, he's been getting beat up for 3 or 4 rounds, and then takes a knee like that. It's like, bro, don't even try to continue. But don't act like that's a win either. I think, honestly, another point nobody's talking about. Sorry to interrupt you, bro. It makes sense why he threw the knee. Like, obviously it doesn't make sense that he would throw it while he's grounded. But you could see that he's trying to come up. Like, he has one hand posted, the other hand on the ground, and then once he brings this other hand up, it looks like he's starting to come up, and that's when he threw it. Nobody talked about that, and then we finally started recording. So
another thing is, like, you watch Pride. You see guys get soccer kicked in the head, and they keep fighting.
Yeah. And
then you're gonna tell them, like, I would have told them not to fight. But I think where they fucked up on that was on, like, the commission should have been like, this is a no contest.
Yeah. Or
you get disqualified, but you shouldn't get the belt.
Shouldn't get the belt. Yeah. Because now he's gonna
look like the bad guy now.
He's gonna milk. He's trying to play that role. He tried to play the role of, oh, I'm not accepting it, and then he took pictures with the belt and everyone's ripping him online. So now he's going into like I'm gonna troll now, and he's terrible at it.
Yeah.
I told him I knew I wasn't gonna see it, but I had to reply to one of Sean O'Malley's stories. He, you know, when they announced him for his last fight, they said 12-1, and he went like that, but 12-0 because it says he's mentally undefeated. He doesn't count the loss. Did you hear what he said about it? He was just like, how many times has that happened since, like, in general and since my fight? Like, somebody gets kicked in that nerve and their foot shuts down. He's like, I talked to the Sugar State Athletic Commission, and that fight is a no contest. But yeah, I replied and I was like, Aljamain needs to take trolling lessons from you. Because that's actually funny the way he does it. Aljamain, cringy as fuck.
Yeah, some people are naturals. It's like Conor. Everybody wanted to be Conor 3 years ago. There's not another Conor in the game. You gotta be original. So, I think he put a price on his head. Now I think Peter Young's gonna hurt him this fight.
Yeah.
Peter Young's gonna come in and kill him this time.
He's gonna milk that belt though, 100%.
Yeah.
They
probably won't fight again until like September.
I fucking hope it's not that long, but probably will be that long. I want to see who O'Malley gets next. Bro, that dude is wild. I listened to, since we were starting the podcast again, one of his popped up because, you know, he does one with Tim Welch, his coach.
Yeah.
Bro, he was talking about like that, I don't know, they were using some term. They said like Ollie or something. I'm guessing it was Molly, like ecstasy. They said after the fight, they took some and went out in Vegas, right, at the strip clubs and stuff. And I was like, this motherfucker's insane. How's he gonna finish a fight and then start talking about that? Yeah, I do like to have fun.
Yeah, you can tell it. And they're both around the same age, so
yeah,
that's.
Yeah.
Where does he train at? MMA lab still? Or
sometimes he goes in the lab, but and then sometimes he works with Tim Welch at Welch's gym, and I think he has like an octagon or something set up at his house or somewhere else. Yeah, I like that dude.
Yeah, everybody wrote him off except really you. I didn't. You know, I'm not a fan of his or Adesanya, but they're both studs. But everybody was like, "Oh, he's done this and that."
Yeah. Oh my bro, that guy, he was beating Chito Vera up before he got caught with that.
Same shit they did with Conor. Now everybody's like, "Oh, that's it, Conor's done."
Bro, that's just the way of fucking sports, though. Especially MMA. Yeah. You take one loss, fans are ruthless. They'll write you off so quick. Fans online are funny.
So yeah, bro. Let's see now. I want to see how the 155 plays out now, and how the 170 plays out. Because there's some big fights. I really wanted to see Chandler Poirier. I thought that was gonna be fireworks. I think Chandler stops Poirier.
Yeah.
But
I
think Oliveira is a tough matchup, and I think now we're not gonna get to see it unless Conor wins and Oliveira wins. Then they're gonna have Poirier probably fight Chandler. I see Chandler Gaethje. That'll be a fun one.
Chandler Gaethje, Chandler Poirier, because they're both like kind of
Chandler Lee. Chandler Lee's a good one too.
I think Kevin Lee in the
somewhere pretending he's the best in the world. Fucking Kevin, all the talent in the world. Then.
Yeah, just mentally not there. Bro, he got the weirdest head tattoo.
Yeah, that guy's a freaking. I think that guy. I don't know because I thought Faraz was gonna be able to do it, but so much talent and he can't put it all together when he needs to.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing about MMA. It's like there's so many parts. Like people are insane in the gym, and then they get in fights and fall apart, and the other way around. There's so many parts that go into it. It's such a sport that you have to be mentally prepared for. Going and fighting in front of all those people, it's crazy how it'll change everything. Like Sean was telling you, like the sparring.
Oh yeah,
the sparring y'all were having, how everybody's there. He was like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, it's different.
Yeah, I used to hate the lights, and there was a lot of guys at ATT, like real good Brazilian guys that in the gym, they were fucking murderers, and then you would see them in the fights and they'll look like average guy. They would lose to guys that were way worse than them.
Yeah.
And it's like, what the fuck? This guy's a monster in the gym. Like, ragdolling world champions in the gym and couldn't win local fights.
Yeah. Damn. I hope I can get some fighting soon.
Yeah. I think you just fought right now, so probably May, June you fight.
Yeah.
Then try to fight every other 3 months after that.
We will make some
on that belt.
Yeah, 100%.